And good morning to you. And we are celebrating the harvest here at UBC Farm. We'll tell you about a great event happening this weekend and what this has to do with farming. Stay with us. You're watching BT. Yeah, thanks very much, guys. And we are here at UBC Farm, where we again are preparing for a great event that's happening this weekend. And we're here with Fabio. First of all, Fabio, it looks like you're doing some construction there.
Absolutely. We're drilling we're drilling some holes to inoculate this log with some shiitake spawn.
Exactly. So we're going to talk about that in a second. But you're with Urban Zucchini, which actually is a business that spawned out of the UBC Farm practicum.
Absolutely. Well, Urban Zucchini was, as you say, spawned out of the UBC practicum, and we're a company dedicated to reconnecting people to their food in the land.
Excellent. And there's a great event that's happening this weekend, which we'll tell you about. But let's get to how this actually will translate into a mushroom later. Sure. So you've got the holes.
Absolutely. So we've got the holes, and what we're going to do now is, once we've drilled our holes, we're going to take our dowel spawn here that's inoculated with shiitake. And
so it's literally like a dowel. So when you go to like IKEA or something, you got a wood dowel, and then what's exactly on there then?
Absolutely. This is my shiitake mycelium. So these dowels are colonized by the shiitake, and so what we're doing is essentially transferring this into our log.
Okay. So how do you do that?
Yeah. So we take our dowel spawn and we put it in our hole here. We just take our rubber mallet, knock that in gently, not too hard, and then we're good to go.
And then what would happen next?
So this one is one that we've done about 6 months ago. So once we've inoculated this or punched our dowels in, we'll seal that with wax to keep the moisture inside there. And then about 6 months later, you'll see the end. You'll start to see some colonization. And then hopefully, if you've done a good job, in about 12 months, you'll see some beautiful shiitake off of there.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much, Fabio. You can celebrate the harvest this weekend here at UBC Farm. Starts off with a tour. There's wine. There's food that's been locally grown, of course, right here at the farm, and all in support of Backpack Buddies. Jody and Riaz will get to details about that in a bit. But for more details, you can, of course, go to the website and to get your tickets as well. Yeah, thanks very much, guys. And you know, Jody and Riaz, we all know that you are outstanding in your field. I am literally outstanding in a field this morning here at UBC Farm. We're going to do a little harvesting, and we're going to tell you about a great event that's happening this weekend and the organization that it supports. Stay with us. You're watching BT. Thank you very much, guys. And yeah, we are here at UBC Farm, where we are learning about a big event that they have this weekend as we celebrate the harvest. And Christine, we're actually going to harvest something right now.
Yeah, we've got some beautiful yellow zucchini, so tasty.
And so this is the time of year, I guess, that you do this, but we're going to talk a little bit in general about the program that happens here at UBC Farm. First of all, you are a student of the farm, and you kind of created this business around it. Why did you want to get into farming?
I've always been fascinated with food. I used to be a nurse, and I just really felt like people need to eat good, healthy food. So finding out about the farming and the process behind growing was really essential to me.
And Urban Zucchini actually going to be sponsoring a big fundraising dinner tonight, this weekend, celebrate the harvest in support of Backpack Buddies. The dinner actually going to happen out in the field.
Yeah, it's going to happen right in the apple orchard over there. So
fantastic. Yeah. Okay, I'll let you get back to the harvesting here. Who is Backpack Buddies? Well, we've got Emily Ann right here. Tell us a bit about the organization.
Okay, well, I founded the program with my mom, Joanne Griffiths, just about a year ago, and we provide backpacks of food to children in need on the downtown east side. We do it on Friday afternoons to ensure that kids have something to eat over the weekend. Lots of children rely really heavily on their lunch programs at school, and they may not get much to eat on the weekends.
So this is just a sampling of the types of things that you might have.
Yeah, we always try and make sure we've got at least 3 pieces of fresh fruit and things with protein. So the tuna here, as well as the milk and the oatmeal for some good fiber, and also just fun stuff like goldfish that just the kids enjoy to eat.
And you also rely on schools helping the schools as well.
Absolutely, that's a really huge part of what we're doing. We partner schools from different areas of the city with schools on the downtown east side, and they help fundraise, and they actually create committees at the schools that fill the bags, and we pick them up and deliver them.
Beautiful. Well, you're also going to be raising money again. Celebrate the harvest happening here at UBC Farms, sponsored by Urban Zucchini there. Michelle, for more details, people can go to the website, but beautiful food by Fable, locally grown here right on the farm as well.
Excellent. Some great things they're doing. Excellent. Thank you so much there, Don Chibay.
Thanks very much, guys, here at UBC Farm, where we are celebrating the harvest, a big event that's happening this weekend. So coming up next, we're going to harvest perhaps some carrots, maybe some Swiss chard, and tell you about a great event happening this weekend. Stay with us. You're watching BT. Thanks very much, guys. Yeah, Backpack Buddies is a recipient of a big dinner that's happening this weekend here at UBC Farm. Celebrate the Harvest is the event. And Christine, we're actually harvesting. What are we doing here?
We are just loosening the ground so we can get at the carrots.
So how long did it take to get to the carrots to this point? Can I just pull that out?
Yeah, go right ahead.
How long does it take to get to carrots this size here?
This size, I think these were planted. We can have a look.
Typically, about how long does it take?
Typically, these guys, I'm trying to think when they were planted.
That's okay. They're done. They're ready to go anyways, is the whole point here.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're here at the UBC farm here. What happens with the food that's grown here?
So we have a farmer's market on site every Saturday, and we also go to UBC campus and have a market on Wednesdays.
Okay.
So, yeah, and also there's local restaurants that we provide food for as well.
Excellent. Restaurants like Fable, which by the way is participating in the dinner here, celebrate the harvest at UBC Farms. And Fabio, tell us a little bit about what's going to be served at the dinner this weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. Everything on our menu is going to be, well, not everything, but as much as possible from this farm. Harvested fresh that day or the day before.
Wow, so it doesn't get fresher than that, and basically if something wasn't ready, it would not be on the menu. But things like Swiss chard, kale I know is going to be on the menu.
Absolutely. Swiss chard, beets, kale, carrots.
And how do you harvest something like Swiss
Super
chard?
easy. Like Swiss chard, you want to choose something that's nice, that looks good, and just an easy twist, just like that.
Wow.
And look at that beautiful leaf.
That is absolutely gorgeous, as we'll celebrate the harvest, the big dinner happening right here in this field, by the way.
Absolutely. Right in the farm, just so people can get in touch with their food and get to know where their food comes from and the farmers who grew it.
And it's happening rain or shine, so not to worry if it's raining, everything will be covered, but again, supports a very important initiative. It's Backpack Buddies. For more details, of course, on all the organizations, UBC Farm, and the big dinner that's happening, you can go to their website. Yeah, thanks very much, guys, here at UBC Farm, where right now we are in the exact area where Celebrate the Harvest, a big dinner supporting Backpack Buddies, is going to take place. Coming up next, we'll learn a little bit about where the food they go, that they grow here at the farm, and a little bit more about the organization that the dinner is going to support. Stay with us. You're watching BT. Thanks very much here at UBC Farm, where Christine, there is a program that's happening here, and let's talk a little bit about where the food goes that gets grown here.
For sure. We have a farmer's market right on site on Saturday mornings and Wednesdays on campus, and we also supply to several restaurants in Vancouver. So
fantastic. And you and Fabio actually started a business out of meeting through the practicum here, right? Urban Zucchini.
Absolutely, yeah. We were just inspired by this farm and really wanted to help reconnect people to their food.
And you're also sponsoring Celebrate the Harvest, which is a big dinner happening this weekend right in this very field to support Backpack Buddies. Let's talk a little bit about what you guys do and also how important this partnership has been for you.
It's huge to have organizations like Urban Zucchini sort of reach out and say that they want to help us, and it's the generosity of people like you that help us reach our goals and fill our backpacks of food for kids.
And that's the whole point, right? So not only do you do fundraising events, you have schools that participate, and the idea is that the food that the kids get normally during the week will also transfer into the weekend, pretty much, right?
Yeah, exactly, because lots of children in our city rely really heavily on the meal programs that schools provide them during the week, and they don't have as much food to have on the weekend, so this is sort of our way of contributing and making sure that there are no little hungry bellies.
Exactly. Well, there won't be any hungry bellies this weekend if you make your way here to UBC Farm, by the way, again, supporting Backpack Buddies, food by Fable, grown right here on the farm, and you'll be eating it right out here, Jody and Riaz. For more details on Backpack Buddies, you can go to backpackbuddies.ca and find out more details, of course, about the dinner as well. Should be a great time, though.
Backpack Buddies, super cool.